Kia ora te whānau, I'm Will, and today I'm going to be sharing a moon salutation with you. Now, most of us are familiar with our sun salutation, that energizing sequence we use often towards the beginning of a class. Here, our moon salutation is the opposite. So it's a calming sequence, beautiful for opening up space, especially in the hips and hamstrings. Great to do either in the evening as you're winding down, or anytime you feel like you need to move a little slower, a little more mindfully. And the best part is, no vinyasas. We'll see you on the mat. Let's start by finding a child's pose. You could explore taking big toes together, knees wide, or maybe it feels more comfortable to have the thighs close together. You can reach the arms out, maybe resting the head on the floor, or use the hands as a pillow for the forehead. Let's use the shape to help us arrive on the mat. And if child's pose isn't good for you today, you can find a seat or lie on your back. Using that exhale to get heavy, surrendering your weight into the floor. Last exhale here. Gently toe the body up. Let's find our tabletop. Stack the knees below the hips, hands below the shoulders. Just find a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale into a neutral spine. Exhale, tuck the chin and tailbone. Inhale, stretch the belly, look forward, find your cow pose. Exhale, move back. Back and forth between your Bitalasana and Majariasana, your cow and your cat. Inviting some space and movement into the spine. And then just to give the hips a little bit of love, we're going to come into our garland pose or our yogi squat. I'm going to face the front towards you. You can stay at the front of your mat. Now, depending how you feel today, maybe you find a little higher squat with the forearms to the thighs. Others, maybe the heels lift to create a little bit more space, or maybe the heels are grounding down today. The beautiful thing about a squat is the one way that we can get better and find more ease in our squat is simply squatting more, practicing. And I like to invite movement into my squat, especially if I'm feeling a little tight. Maybe it's the end of the day for you. So you could rock the hips side to side. Maybe you add some rotation. So taking one arm inside the leg and then reaching on the diagonal, opening the chest, finding a twist. Fingertips could even touch down on the floor. Maybe even play with a little rotation. So trying to drop one knee down across the midline and the other. Exploring what we call more internal rotation, or that femur gently rolls in as it adducts or moves towards the midline. In your own time, hips go high, heel toe the feet in, and find a nice forward fold. Maybe grab opposite elbows, sway side to side in a little ragdoll. And then slowly roll up. When you arrive, get the shoulders a roll. And let's move into a moon salutation. We're going to start on the left side of our mat. Our first round through, we're going to flow there and back. I'm going to give you some alignment cues to help explore each of these shapes. Second time, we're just going to flow with the breath and enjoy. So let's find a mountain pose, either feet together or hip width apart. Roll the shoulders down and back. Let's find a sense of ease today as we flow through this more calming sequence. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, side bend to the right. C shaping the spine. Inhale, think length, reach tall. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale takes us back to center. Step out to the right. Reach long, and then exhale, goddess pose. So we want to find a nice wide squat. Knees are traveling in line with the second toes. Tailbone tucks and draw the ribs in. And maybe if you need a little more softness, you can take your squat a little higher. Cactus in the arms once you've found your foundation. Inhale here. Exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale to straighten the legs, turning the toes. Exhale here and breathe, facing the left side of your mat. Inhale to reach, and then exhale, find triangle pose here. Hips and chest opening. Gentle squeeze of the glutes to roll those femurs, those thigh bones open. And maybe we softly bend that knee to find more space. Inhale. Exhale, pivot on that foot. And then turn the hips and chest as you find your pyramid pose here. Again, left knee could be soft or straight. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, where can you soften? Back foot comes down to the knee. Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, sink low into the hips. Tailbone reaches down. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, hands land inside the foot. Skandasana or side lunge. So pivot the chest and hips to face the front. Maybe forearm to thigh. Again, heel could lift. Hands could come to the floor or stay lifted, your choice. Opening through the hips, maybe flexing right toes back to the face. Let's find our sequence. Moving through the other side. Come to Skandasana on the right side of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, pivot all your toes to face the right. Drop the back knee. Low lunge. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, soften into your hips. Breathe, reach hips to hands. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Pyramid pose. Tuck the toes, step the back foot in a little and drop the heel down. Hips are still square to the side. You can lift up, inhale to find length in the spine. Before you exhale, hands can be supported anywhere you like. Beautiful stretch for the back of that leg. Triangle pose. Rest the right hand somewhere on the leg, turn the toes out, and then inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, finding length. Imagine you're reaching through the crown. Inhale here. Soften on the exhale. Bend the knee. Inhale. Reach the hands and feet out wide. Exhale, goddess pose. Sink down into your squat. We stay for a breath. Feet ground into the earth. Knees press open to the back. When you're ready, step to the right side of your mat. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, reach the tallest you've reached all day. Exhale, hands calm down the midline. Give the shoulders a roll. That's one round. We've got to go back the way that we came. We'll move a little faster now that we're familiar with the shapes. Let's go. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, side bend towards the center of your mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, step out, heels in. Goddess pose. Straighten the legs, reach the arms. Turn the right toes to face the wall, left toes to me, triangle reach. Calming on down, softening those ribs in. Inhale here. Exhale, pivot on that back foot, bringing it on the 45. Squaring hips, fold into pyramid. Staying for a breath. Exhale and surrender. Drop the back knee. Next inhale, hands to sky. Palms face. Exhale here. Maybe some of us hands come together. I like hands apart. Inhale, a little more spacious for my shoulders. Exhale, hands land inside the foot. Pivot the hips and chest to find your Skandasana, your side lunge here. Getting deep into those hips. Now, as you transition, maybe use the hands to walk or lift the hands for a little more energy. Arm can press against the knee to help open and align the knee with the foot. Keep on turning all the way to the left side. Drop the back knee. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, find a little more space. Breathing in, squeeze this glute to open the front of the hip. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Pyramid pose. Hop the back foot in a half step, heel down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften. Triangle pose. I like to turn my right toes out to then lift and open in my triangle, finding a little bit more space in the hips. Bend the knee, press up. Inhale, reach the fingers wide. Exhale, goddess pose. Step to the left side of your mat. Inhale, side bend. Exhale here. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in length. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, hands reach tall. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. So we're going to flow one more time. This time cueing movement with breath. Remembering that our moon salutation is an opportunity to find the opposite of that Surya Namaskara, that sun energy. A lot of the time our yoga practice can be energizing, helping to build strength and power. Here we want to use it to wind down. So be mindful. Move with a little care and attention to your body. Let's go. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, big step to the right. Goddess pose. Inhale, straighten. Turn towards the left side of your mat. Exhale, triangle pose. Breathe in, reaching tall. Exhale, pivot on the back foot, pyramid pose. Fold over that leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop the back knee down. Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands land inside the foot, Skandasana. Turn hips and chest to face me. Inhale, transition through center. Exhale, arrive Skandasana to the right. Inhale, turn to the right, pivoting all the toes, drop the knee on the exhale. Low lunge. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands frame the foot, tuck toes, lift knee. Inhale, pyramid pose, heel comes down, spine lengthens. Exhale to fold, triangle pose. Inhale, opening the chest, reaching tall, staying for the exhale. Strong core lifts us up. Inhale, turn the toes out. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, gently step to the right side of your mat. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands come down. Straight into the other side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, up. Big step. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, lengthen your limbs. Turn right toes to the wall. Exhale, triangle. Breathe into your triangle. Exhale, square hips, pyramid pose. Breathe length. Exhale, drop the knee. Low lunge. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands land inside the foot. Skandasana, side lunge. Inhale, travel through center. Exhale, arrive on the left side. Inhale, pivot, drop the knee. Exhale, ground down. Low lunge, breathe in, stretching front body. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck the toes, lift the knee. Inhale into your pyramid. Exhale to soften and fold. Triangle. Inhale to open. Exhale to ground into the floor. Inhale lifts us up. Heels in, toes out. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, step to the left. Reach tall. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, hands come down the midline. From here you can soften your gaze, close your eyes, gently turning your attention inwards. Maybe you take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time to move mindfully, to breathe. Maybe invite a little more calming movement and energy into the body. Your eyes are closed, gently flutter them open. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a beautiful day or evening. Mate wa whānau.